Good morning. As we begin our service, we acknowledge that we gather from across the traditional lands of the Western Abenaki people. We pay respect to their elders, both past and present. Thank you, Callum, for starting on our service in such a beautiful way. I am the Reverend Joan Javier Duval, minister of the Unitarian Church of Montpelier. I use she, her pronouns, and I extend to you all a warm welcome on this annual Music Sunday. It is a very special Music Sunday indeed, as it is the first Music Sunday we have had in person in the sanctuary since the spring of 2019. Our acting music director, Danya Prince, our pianist, Eliza Thomas, our UCM choir, and all the musicians involved with today's service have worked hard to prepare for today, including through the challenges and ups and downs of COVID. I am certain that we will all find our spirits nourished by the music that they have prepared and will be sharing with us today. I have a few brief announcements about the life of our congregation. The congregational annual meeting will take place following this worship service, so please stick around here in the sanctuary or on Zoom to participate. All are welcome and members can vote on the business items at hand. Please save the date for Sunday, June 12th from 1 to 3 p.m. for an end of year volunteer appreciation and all church celebration at the North Branch Nature Center. All ages are welcome. Desserts and beverages will be provided. This is a chance to reconnect, to be thanked for your volunteer efforts, and to celebrate the summer. Finally, please read the weekly e-newsletter to learn more about the many upcoming events in the life of our church community. Again, a warm welcome to each and every one of you. And let us now begin.
While Eliza plays Bach, I'd like to read a poem by Anne Porter. It's called Music. When I was a child, I once sat sobbing on the floor beside my mother's piano while she played and sang. For there was in her singing a shy yet solemn glory my smallness could not hold. And when I was asked why I was crying, I had no words for it. I only shook my head and went on crying. Why is it that music, at its most beautiful, opens a wound in us, an ache, a desolation deep as a homesickness for some far-off country? I've never understood why this is so. But there's an ancient legend from the other side of the world that gives away the secret of this mysterious sorrow. For centuries on centuries, we have been wandering, but we were made for paradise, as deer for the forest. And when music comes to us with its heavenly beauty, it brings us desolation. For when we hear it, we half remember that lost native country. We dimly remember the fields, their fragrant windswept clover, the bird songs in the orchards, the wild white violets in the moss by the transparent streams. And shining at the heart of it is the longed-for beauty of the one who waits for us, who will always wait for us in those radiant meadows. yet also came to live with us and wanders where we wander.
Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going?
Please rise for our religion.
Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going?
So many more things involved in these hybrid services. When we started thinking about Music Sunday back in the winter, we had no idea what the state of COVID, the state of our lives, and the state of the world would be. How do you begin organizing, rehearsing for a music service that it hopefully will meet the moment when there's so much that we didn't know and that we still don't know? We don't know where we're going. What we do know is that we've all experienced 2 years and longer of a collective trauma with ongoing disruption in our lives and horrifying and heartbreaking conflict and discord seemingly everywhere. And we know that music has a unique and profound capacity to help give voice to what we aren't always easily able to express, to that ache and desolation, our sorrow and dis-ease, while simultaneously, miraculously, also bringing to life our longing for something better, our hopes and joy, and continued belief in each other and our world. So this service features music and poetry that both acknowledges the pain and affirms the promise of these times. It includes several pieces from African American musical traditions, which have so much to teach us about resilience, about affirming life, love, and hope in the face of pain, injustice, and uncertainty. We'll hear a classic civil rights era song written by Nina Simone. We will offer a contemporary choral setting of a poem published in 1917 by the great Black writer and activist James Weldon Johnson. Composer Reginald Wright wrote his setting of this poem, The Gift to Sing, in 2020 as a response to the pandemic. Its message is apt now as it was in 1917. We'll also hear music from the contemporary gospel tradition, that extraordinary engine of hope. But of course, this theme of trying to touch a better world through music is universal. Today, we'll also hear a reflection and musical offerings from some of our young people. The choir will sing contemporary composer Eric Whitaker's musical response to the pandemic and current state of the world, also written in the spring of 2020. And we will end with both wistful and joyful testaments to hope and inclusion through song. One of our choir members passed on a story of a South African woman she once met, who, when asked how her people had managed to get through the horrors of apartheid, said, "We don't cry, we sing." So let's sing together today.
Let us now light the chalice, symbol of our Unitarian Universalist faith. The chalice will be lit this morning by UCM member and choir member, Phil Morse. We all have a song, sometimes deep inside of us. May this chalice light the way to your song. May that song lift you up and comfort you. May its light remind us that we all have a place in the choir of humanity. So may it be. Now we will hear from Esme Baudry.
So for my music reflection, basically when I'm feeling sad or mad or anxious, singing or playing or hearing music can really help. And if I think that maybe listening to your favorite song can really help you if you're ever feeling upset. sun, to never watch the moon rising. Would you smile ever in the light, to never learn the secrets of the quiet night? Would you live forever, never die? Everything around you passes. Would you smile forever, never cry?
I wish. I wish. I wish I knew how it would feel to be free. I wish I could shed all these chains holding me. I wish I could say all the things I want to say 'em loud, say 'em clear, so the whole wide world would hear. I wish I could share all the love that's in my heart, remove all the bars that keep us apart. I wish you could know what it means to be me. Then you'd see, and you would agree, that every man, woman, and child should be free. I wish I could give all I'm longing to give. I wish I could live like I'm longing to live. I wish I could do all the things that I can do, and though I'm way overdue, I'd be starting anew. I wish I could be like a bird in the sky. How sweet it would be if I found I could fly, I'd soar to the sun, and then I'd look down at the sea, and I'd sing, 'cause I'd know, yeah, I'd sing, 'cause I'd know, I'd sing, 'cause I know what it feels to be free.
Our generosity is a form of love and gratitude. Our gifts, freely given, help us to practice Unitarian Universalism within and beyond our congregation. Each month, through the UCM Community Pouch program, we share part of our collection with an important church fund or a community organization aligned with our values. Today, our choir is singing out for justice, for the marginalized, for the LGBTQ neighbors, friends, and relatives, and singing out for our Community Pouch recipient from Outright Vermont. Outright Vermont is building a Vermont where all LGBTQ plus youth have hope, equity, and power. The program which will be supported is Camp Outright, a traditional residential summer camp with a queer twist. The impact of a single week at camp is profound and lasting. As one youth said, "I want to live for moments like this." Your contribution to the UCM Community Pouch this month will directly support this work. If you are in the sanctuary, you can make a financial contribution today by placing your offering in the dark green pouch, which is at the outside ends of each pew. Please pass the pouch toward the center aisle to be picked up by an usher. Cash offerings in this pouch will be split between Outright Vermont and the church. You can also donate online, mail a check to the church, or use our text to give option. Instructions are on your screen and in the order of service. We are so grateful to each and every one of you for your generosity in its many forms. As the offering is being given,
and now, a poem about music by Billy Collins. The poem is called More Than a Woman. And for those of you who remember disco, more than a woman. Okay. Ever since I woke up today, a song has been playing uncontrollably in my head, a tape looping over the spools of the brain, a rosary in the hands of a frenetic nun, a mad fan belt of a tune.
It must have escaped from the radio last night on the drive home and tunneled while I slept from my ears to the center of my cortex. It is a song so cloying and vapid, I won't even bother mentioning the title.
But on it plays as if I were a turntable. covered with dancing children and their spooky pantomimes, as if everything I had ever learned was slowly being replaced by its slinky chords and the puffballs of its lyrics.
It played while I watered the plants and continued when I brought in the mail and fanned out the letters on a table.
It repeated itself when I took a walk and watched from a bridge, brown leaves floating in the channels of a current.
Late in the afternoon, it seemed to fade, but I heard it again at the restaurant when I peered in at the lobsters, lying on the bottom of an illuminated tank, which was filled to the brim with their copious tears.
And now, at this dark window in the middle of the night, I am beginning to think I could be listening to the music of the spheres, the sound no one ever hears, because it has been playing forever. Only the spheres are colored pool balls, and the music is oozing from a jukebox whose lights I can just make out through the clouds. So we've all had experiences like Billy Collins describes, right? Earworms, the songs you just can't get out of your head. Sometimes they may be enjoyable, but sometimes you really don't like them and you don't get why they are still there again and again and again, invading your day. Kind of like COVID. It just keeps coming back. And so this classic Irving Berlin song is for you, COVID. With our apologies to Mr. Berlin for a few minor liberties with the lyrics. This song was going to be sung this morning by our wonderful tenor, Eric Oberg, but at the last minute, he was unable to be here. Luckily, we have the mother-daughter duo, Danya and Nan Prince, who have stepped in to give the song their own unique rendition.
There we go. This is for you, COVID. Can't run away from you, dear. We've tried so hard, but we fear you'll always follow us near and far. Just when we think that we're set, just when we've learned to forget, we close our eyes, dear, and there you are. You keep coming back like a song that keeps saying, remember that all used to be, that was once you and me, keeps coming back like an old melody. Relief that we hoped for in May feels more like the dark of December. Come out of the past where forgotten things belong. You keep coming back like a song. Beyond the words and the melodies, a big aspect of what gives music its healing power is simply its sound and vibration. So for our time of prayer, we will heed the words from Rumi's well-known poem on music. Stop the words now. Open the window in the center of your chest and let the spirits fly in and out. Please join me now, humming or chanting on any syllable for a minute or two. Feel free to harmonize or create short melodies if you wish. And mostly listen, bathing in the sound and the vibrations around you and within you. Our next choral selection, Grace and Mercy, features our ministerial intern, Vertus LeVar Robinson. And as the choir gets into place, I also wanted to extend to you the opportunity to sing along as you'd like. After Vertus's solo, I will turn to you and invite you to join in. By that time, you will have heard the melody twice already. It's pretty repetitive and pretty easy to pick up on, and the words are in your order of service, so I hope to hear from some of you.
and mercy brought me through. I'm living this moment wrapped in love's truth. Hallelujah, my praise is grace and mercy brought me through.
Was grace and mercy
Brought me through. I'm living this moment. Wrapped in love's truth. Hallelujah. My praise is due to was grace.
Please now join us with our closing hymn. It's number 108 in the gray hymnal, My Life Flows On in Endless Song. As we draw our service to a close, we extinguish the chalice with these words written by Richard S. Gilbert. By our presence here with one another, hearing the harmony that is the music of the spheres, may some of the harshness and discord of our human lives be transmuted into music. A new song in our hearts may there be, and a new harmony in our beings, so that we shall return to our several duties with fresh courage and with eagerness and with rejoicing. Our closing words are actually a closing song sung by Elena Guadagno.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to
would be heard and answered when wished on the morning star. Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Da 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 da.
We can conclude our service with the postlude. Feel free to sing along if you would like, especially the repeated refrain. You can find the words in your order of service and in the chat. Thank you so much for coming today and joining in our song.
Some sing low, some sing higher, some
Good morning, everyone.